Hey guys, it's Todd with Empire Music, empiremusic.com. So if you've been following us in recent years, you know all about our fantastic Empire 67 Stratocasters that we worked with Fender in producing a guitar of our dreams and hopefully yours as well. So we've done a few runs, and the popularity and the success has been off the charts. We've been getting rave reviews. Most of the time we can't even keep these things in stock. The turnout was that great. So with that said, with the ideas we put forth in our guitars and what our customers like and feedback and such, we get these special requests. And the models we've offered in the past are NOS models, Relic models, and at times super heavy relics. So you get people that ask about or want, instead of maybe a straight NOS or a straight Relic or heavy Relic, maybe a combination of things. With that said, we took your requests and ideas and we decided to do something a little different this time. What we're doing with this latest Empire 67 run is what I have right here. We are doing the Empire 67 Relic body with NOS neck. This particular model is the shell pink with the tortoiseshell guard. That's another thing we're doing a little bit differently this time. Before we would use a white or white, black, white, or black, white, black pick guards. We decided to do tortoiseshell. Again, something that we always liked and what our customers want and like as well. So what's new and what's not? Well, what's new is the NOS neck. What's not is what we did in designing these guitars. These are still the same fantastic guitar that from day one that we've been producing, or Fender's been producing for us. We didn't change a thing because we didn't want to. This guitar and all of our 67s are spectacular. They're just unbelievable guitars. If you're not familiar with these guitars, let me go quickly over the specs, what you'll get. So all of our Empire 67 Strats have roasted bodies, alder, and roasted maple necks. They also come with the 3A rosewood fingerboards. Now that means these are the dark fingerboards. So when you get these boards, they're gonna be dark, luscious. They look great. You're not gonna see the chalkiness or anything associated with that. We specifically chose the darker rosewood on these guys. We have the 60s Oval C neck profile. Again, that's standard on all of our Empire 67 Strats. We also have the 9.5 to 12 compound radius. That's also standard. The tall narrow fret wire, vintage tuners, of course, 6 in line, the synchronized bridge, and we have the icing on the cake of all of these guitars are our exclusive, custom-made, only for us from Fender, Empire 67 pickups. I've done videos in the past talking about these. We went in length to talk about the development of these. In short, we worked with Fender in designing our very own pickup for our guitars. So through many trials of prototypes, we finally decided, we found the winner, and this has been on all of our guitars, and I will tell you, these pickups are amazing. So Empire 67 pickups. Another cool feature about all of our 67 guitars is that we have full blenders on all of them. If you're not familiar with a blender, the back tone is not a tone. The middle tone is your master tone. The back is the blender pot. So what that means is that I can blend in any combination of bridge neck or all three at one time, depending on my pickup selection. And I can go over those later when I'm go through some of the tones of the guitar. But this is a full blender. So and basically 1, 2, 4, and 5 are additional wiring concepts. Yeah, so again, the newest thing that we're offering now is the NOS neck. And what's so special about that, you may ask? All right, well, what's nice about the NOS is it's kind of like, you see the Relic body and you see that it's all banged up and dinged and looks like it's been played and dragged through the mud and this and that. But a lot of people don't like that feel under their hand. A lot of people do, a lot of people don't. We like the concept of this because it allows the player to put his own relicing on it just by the playing, and you will. This type of finish, this nitro lacquer finish, is a very soft finish. That's the beauty of it, is that it wears off the more you play. These guitars that are surrounding me in this room are a mixture of relics, heavy relics. Even though that relic was applied by Fender, if you look at any guitar that these guitars were based upon, if that Tele or that Strat in the corner were for 50 years old, that's the way they would look. That's the natural relicing. And that's just from playing it. That's just from the blood, sweat, and tears you put in this guitar. So the concept of the NOS neck is a great one, just for the matter is that you put your own twist on it. And it's how you play it is where it's going to relic. And I think that's fantastic. Lacquer necks, you find them on Les Pauls all the time. It's there's just something about it that our customers and the people like. So I think this is a great concept. I think it's a fantastic guitar, and it just allows you to kind of give the viewer the idea of it being really played, but then that you're putting your own special twist on it in the end. So that's my opinion, what a NOS neck will give you. And feel-wise, honestly, it's the same profile, it's the same radius, same fret wire. It doesn't feel any different than any one of our 67s. This neck, in my opinion, is one of the most comfortable you can play. When we first started doing this, we went through all the different necks in thinking of what would our customers and the public really like. What neck is would be special for this group of people and this group of people. It's a hard thing when you're trying to choose a neck for thousands of potential customers. And the 60s Oval C, I think, has the best of everything. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. Everybody can play it, everybody can vibe on it, and that's why we chose it. So there's no difference. So this is the same profile as anything else. All right. So let me quickly go through what these pickups sound like. So I'm just plugged into an EVH lunchbox head. I think this is the 5153 version, going through the matching 112 cab. So I just have it on the overdrive side. And so here's what the bridge pickup sounds like by itself. Just gnarly. Now again, I'm running through a very hot amp. And I don't have the gain that high. These pickups are very sensitive. They react to everything, and that's why we like them. Whether you're playing through an EVH head or just a classic Fender silver blackface, these pickups, they work with your hands. They will, the more you dig, they growl. So that was the bridge. Now the blender function, check this out. So when it is full clockwise, that is full bridge. Now, if I back this all the way counterclockwise, what I am doing now is I'm actually blending in the neck pickup. So here's what that sounds like. Here's just the bridge again. And then blended. So what's cool about that? Well, I'll tell you what's cool about that. When you normally have a tone knob, you're reducing the brightness of that pickup to make it a very like darker sounding, or even I call it nasally. But that's not always what you want. Sometimes you want a warmer sound without it getting nasally sounding. So the blender allows you to do that. It brings in the neck, so you warm up the bridge without it sounding nasally. Again, I go back to that word because to me that's what it sounds like. And there is a tone knob in here. So right here, here's the bridge. And then here's the tone. That's what a tone knob does. It's like when you take a wah pedal and you bring it all the way back and you just get that real woofy nasally sound. So the blender is just for those. It's a great feature, and it's very common. And again, I think it's a way to just warm up the sound of that bridge without it losing its dynamics, its articulation. So that's what you do with blender in position 1. When you go to position 2, what it does is bring in all 3. So normally position 2 would be that quacky position 2 sound. So we're all familiar with that. When I blend it though, this is what you get. So now you're getting a mix of all 3, and that's pretty intense, right? So again, it's just another cool sonic feature of the blender. Position 3 doesn't do anything. That's kind of the neutral spot. So it's just going to be that middle pickup, whether you have this in or not. Position 4 goes back to running all 3, but now it's running in reverse order. Position 2 is bridge, middle, neck. Now I'm doing neck, middle, bridge all at once. And then finally, that position 5, just either a neck pickup or I go back to doing that bridge neck, but in reverse order. So what's neat is like, it's just pick your poison, right? Do I want my bridge with the neck on top of it, or do I want my neck with the bridge on top of it? And that's just all the cool thing about the blender, and that's why we love it, and that's why it's on our guitars. And then, all right, let me just go real quick through some clean, because I'm sure those out there would like to hear some of that. All right, so. Right now, it's just full bridge, no blend. Right, of course, aggressive, which is what it should be. Let's blend it. You hear it, you hear how it still has articulation, but now it's warmer. That's a perfect example of how the blend works. You get that instead of this. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but that's the tone sucked out of it. All right, let's go to that all 3, right? Position 2. So position 2 normally would be this. real spanky. You know, that's the common position too. Let's blend it. Again, it's adding warmth to that sound without sucking all the tone out of it. Position 3 is, again, just that middle pickup. Position 4 is, you know, the two together. Let's blend it. Very cool. All right, let's just go to that neck pickup. And then finally, let's blend in the bridge. So there you have it, our latest addition to the Empire 67 family. This is the Empire 67 Stratocaster Relic with NOS neck. Fantastic. And we need to thank our customers because they gave us the idea for this. And it's another great idea. And it's just another one of our special guitars in our run, which we continually do, and we have more for you coming. So keep getting them, keep giving suggestions, and keep buying them because these are one of the best Strats I've ever played, honestly. So keep it, you know, there's gonna be multiple colors. Again, this one happened to be the shell pink with the torque guard. There's gonna be a lot of different colors with tortoiseshell guards. Again, that's the other new feature about this run. So check them out on our website, empiremusic.com. If you have any questions, hit me up at the shop here. Again, my name's Todd. You can also reach me at todd@empiremusic.com. Other than that, please come and check them out. Or, you know, if you can't play them here, watch these videos and rest assured you're getting a fantastic guitar that you will never want to get rid of. All right, until next time, this is Todd. We'll see you.